All right, tell me who you are, where you're out of, and what you mainly do.
Logan Hofstetter out of Huntington Beach, California, and we do landscape and hardscape construction.
Okay, sweet. What was your business and like life as an entrepreneur like before joining BCBA?
A dump. It was terrible. All over the place, no systems, no processes, very little leads coming in. I mean, beginning of last year, had $8,000 in the bank. Took a shit and then waited like 2-3 weeks and then got back into it. Got with you probably 4 months later after I was paying, I don't know, 40-50 grand in ads. That still wasn't really producing great. And then you kind of helped me out, just slow down, look at all the processes and the systems that we can implement, and now life is rolling.
All right, I'll ask some more questions to get that in the right order too. Thank you. Okay, so tell me, like, what was, I know you kind of mentioned it there, but what was like the lowest point in your business? Like, what made you maybe like think something needed to change?
Yeah, I mean, I had an in-house crew, and beginning of last year, I had $8,000 in the bank, and I realized after a couple months that every job I was doing, I was going in the negatives or just barely breaking even. And I would just never see the bank account climb, and I was doing all this work. Guys were slowing down, guys were messing up, so I just decided like, hey, this isn't working. I'm one job away from going under, so I need to sit back and...
So many people live in that, like if I'm one bad job away from going under too.
Yeah,
like,
and I started like robbing
Peter to pay Paul?
Yeah. Like this job was paying for the last one, and it was just a constant effect.
And if anything went wrong, it was going to be a disaster.
Yep.
Okay. What were your numbers like back then? Like, let me like give an example. Like, where were you at in revenue for the year?
I think I hit like 1.2 for the year.
And we still had no cash, yeah?
The end of the year, I had some cash. I'd say by the middle of the year, June,
Okay.
I had zero cash, and I did probably 600,000.
Okay.
And that was just terrible.
So before us, 600K, almost
Zero
no cash
profit.
in the
Call
bank.
it zero profit.
Zero
Yeah.
profit. After us, how much in the same time span?
Over 100.
In the bank?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay.
100%.
Okay, what like how stressed were you and how inconsistent was like the work? Even with spending, I know you said like 40 to 50 grand on ads.
Yeah, I mean, stress was through the roof. There was no consistency, no constant leads coming in. I mean, I never knew if I was booked out 2 weeks from now. I was always fighting for a job for next week. And now I'm booked out with 2 crews for 3-4 months.
Okay.
Within what, 5 months working with you?
Yeah, and it's gonna get way better.
Yeah.
I'm excited for like a year after this, like to be able to do this again
Oh,
with some
the
of you
compound
guys.
will just be
It's
insane.
gonna be nuts. Okay, so were you worried that like paying me was gonna be a waste of money? Because like I know you had paid thousands of dollars, and I know you were, but
Yeah, I mean, paying 40-50 grand in ads and just being able to pay that off.
then you got to go right back into paying some internet.
Yeah, I
dumbass
mean,
more.
looking at you, it's just, okay, he's just another agency. He's just another person trying to sell another course.
Yep.
And luckily I did it.
What was different between us and the other stuff you had bought and wasted money on? We were way cheaper than 40, 50 grand, I'll tell you that.
1,000% way cheaper.
But what else was different?
You actually cared more.
Yep.
And you actually helped put the systems in the business that actually worked, and not just spend a shit ton of money for a little outcome.
Let's get your Amex card and just run up the ads tab and I'll just take your money. We don't do that. We don't run your ads. If you want us to run your ads, get the hell out of here. We don't want you.
Yeah.
Okay. What does it look like? Like, and I know you kind of said it, but like, how has like lead quality changed, or like how far you're out? Like,
Yeah, I mean, beforehand, people were calling me, not really knowing who I am, no
Yep.
brand. So they'd call me and 5 other contractors. And I would be lucky if I landed 1 out of 10 jobs. And now I'm getting calls because they were referred or they heard of me, and I have the brand to back it and prove it.
yeah,
And now my closing ratio is like 40-50%.
way up. And we're actually making money too, right?
Yeah, way more money.
That's like the best part, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what would you say like your life is like now compared to what it was like before? Like, are you less stressed? You have money
I
in the
can
bank?
actually
Like,
sleep.
Okay, well, that's good.
I don't worry about having to pay rent,
Okay.
putting gas in the truck, or if anything breaks, I can now pay for it and fix it and not have to try to charge more on the next job that I don't know that's coming.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a lot less stress.
Good. That's
lot
what
more
we
free.
want. All right. Thank you so much. Would you recommend us? And anything else you want to add, you can add.
1000%. If you're paying for ads, stop now because it's a fucking waste of money. Listen to Logan because he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Thank you.